Coming at you from Scratchable Studio. It's that time again to rage across the internet. It's your very favorite World of the Apocalypse podcast. Sitting across from me, we can't call him Leatherface for legal reasons. It's Daniel Tyson.
Hey, everybody.
Sitting to my right, it's the Southern Mr. Clean, CJ McCall.
Howdy, y'all.
And to my left, she's not in Australia yet, but it's possible. It's the Uncanny M.
Hello, hello.
And welcome to Rage Across the Internet. This is your first show. This is the show where we talk about various aspects of World of the Apocalypse, from player to storyteller, beginner to expert. If this is not your first show, welcome back. How are we doing, everybody?
Doing pretty good. It's recorded day. Time for some fun.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
I think we've already had we might have had too much fun a little earlier.
Maybe. Doing well over here.
We might have hit that fun quota.
We might have. I have no idea which intro is going to air. We did too. And we had, I guess we had so much fun. I don't know what you want to call it. For that first one, I actually forgot the opening.
Yeah.
That's what that extended pause was. I'm like, Jesus Christ, how do I open this show? I've done it the same way for 5 years. I had no idea what's the first thing I say?
And yeah, I'm doing good over here. I'm just excited to learn a little bit more about these boogeymen today.
Well, that was a huge gun jump, frankly.
You asked how we were, and that is how I am.
And you pulled the trigger already.
But before we get to how that makes sense, actually, you read the title of the episode. You already know. Kind of. But before that, we have a little segment we like to call This Week in Bullshit. Danny.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on this week in bullshit?
Well, almost done with Outlaw Star. But that's something I'm watching on my own. I only have like 2 episodes left. I swear to God, everybody. There's only like 2 left.
I will believe you when you can tell me a single detail about the show.
What do you mean? It's not for today. It's not for today.
All right. But you say you were watching that on your own.
Yeah. The grappler ships are fucking cool. That's what I'm going to say. How about that?
That is a single detail. Okay.
Yeah, if that's what you really want. But again, that's what I'm watching on my own.
Mm-hmm.
The girl I'm seeing, she's never seen New Girl before. So I am on the 4th time watching this. And it is amazing every time. There's so many one-liners in this fucking show. Nick Miller is my spirit animal.
New Girl is a brilliant show. I'm just still really surprised it's taken you months and months to finish the 26 episodes of Outlaw Star.
27.
To be fair, he was on episode 43 2 weeks ago.
That is fair. That is true. He was on episode 43.
When I hit,
you're never living that down.
No, I know. But when I hit next chapter, it includes like next week on Outlaw Star, and it also includes last week on Outlaw Star.
Well, most shows have multiple chapters per episode.
Right, but that's what it was including. So when I said like 43, that's what it was including.
I mean, okay. I'm just saying you will never live that down.
I know, it's fine.
Yeah.
But New Girl, and I'm watching it from very beginning all the way through again, and we just finished season 1. And, oh my God, there's so many one-liners in this show that I don't watch shows multiple times normally, but this one, this is now the 4th time I'm doing this, and it's still so fucking good. I love this show, and seeing her reaction to it is just priceless. Seeing somebody else watch it for the first time is so awesome.
No, I'm well aware of that. I think we all can relate to that on a level.
But yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
Honestly, that's the quick one. But that's all I got today.
Yeah. Now, see, I went back Danny up, but yeah, New Girl's a good show. Once they figured out that Zoe Deschanel can't carry the show,
right?
Like the first few episodes are a little rough.
Yes.
But after that, they really became like a full cast.
Yeah, once they realized,
which really brought the show to life. Like every single one of those characters is incredibly funny and unique.
No, 100%. Once they realized that it's an ensemble, not a vehicle for Zoe Deschanel. I mean, in fact, she left the show for a season And they replaced her with Megan Fox, and it did not suffer in quality whatsoever.
Yeah, it didn't suffer whatsoever.
I did not like the addition of Megan Fox, but the quality of the show was still extremely high.
See, right? Like, yeah. Whether how you feel about the characters immaterial.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I didn't like that character.
I found her less annoying.
But she's kind of annoying, but
I didn't say not annoying. I said less annoying.
Okay, fair. but her annoyance is part of that character, and it's part of the glue that keeps the entire ensemble together.
Well, and it's like Community, and this is a hot take. All right, as much as I love Community, I look at season 5, and I felt that John Oliver and Jonathan Banks were such great additions to the cast. I didn't miss Donald Glover.
Fair. That's fair.
Like, I don't mind that Troy's not here anymore because they were so good. I mean, I didn't miss Chevy either, but that's
besides the point.
He could have been gone a little earlier, and it would have still been okay.
Yeah, it's totally fine. But to lose donald Glover from that show and to have me not care because Jonathan Banks and John Oliver were so good, I'm like, fuck it, no, we're good.
That's fair.
And then poor season 6. This might be this week in bullshit then.
Fair, okay.
Well, because you felt bad, right? Because Dan Harmon got fired for season 4, so we had the gas leak year, which was pretty bad. I think good by the standards of sitcoms of the time, but so far off Community.
Agreed.
It's just a poor imitation.
That they had to announce it that the school had a gas leak in future seasons.
The gas leak
to explain away the crappiness.
Right, and so they get Harmon back for season 5, and meanwhile Chevy has left prior to Dan Harmon coming back, so he comes back with the deficit, and then he hears that Donald Glover's leaving. Which, so he has to deal with that. And he does it brilliant with the cast replacements. He gets John Oliver full time. He gets Jonathan Banks off of Breaking Bad. Sweet, it's going to work out great. And then in between season 5 and season 6, John Oliver gets Last Week Tonight, so fucks off for a full-time gig at HBO. And AMC is like, hey, Jonathan Banks, want to play Mike again on Better Call Saul? So he loses he spent the whole season bringing new characters in just to lose them immediately, and then Yvette Nicole Brown leaves. So he's got 13 episodes to introduce a new cast, to bring them in with the rest of them and wrap up the series.
And then wrap it up because they had already announced it. Yeah.
I felt bad for him. He did the best he could. Season 6 is not great.
No.
Yeah.
But it was a good send-off, though.
Oh, I thought the finale was really good. But just, and that's not even reflecting, the cast change, like the new cast members. Just that, what are you going to do? You got 13 episodes to introduce these people, get you to like them, integrate them into the cast, and end the series. That's not enough time. And you just did it last season.
And it was crazy.
6 seasons of a movie.
Yeah.
CJ,
Well, recently, a game me and my friends play, Repo, came up with a new update with some new monsters in it. So we've been playing that, learning the new monsters. That's been a lot of fun. Yes, Porter.
I was misinformed. So can you enlighten us to what Repo is about?
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people on the Discord play it. I'm unfortunately never online at the same time, or I'd love to join, but it is a game to which you are a little robot, and you are grabbing things from the map, repoing them, like a repo man, your repo robots. But at the same time, you are avoiding these monsters that are trying to kill you. So it's kind of like a horror game.
With robots.
No, not with robots. You are a robot.
Well, that's
that's just what the character
monsters
is.
are like weird mutant looking things sometimes.
Yeah. It's like one of those Friends games where it's like one of those games that are made to play with friends. So
kind of like
it's not...
And stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's not super high quality graphics. So you're just a little robot and you're picking up items and there are monsters that are trying to kill you.
Okay, I was half informed.
I mean, I've heard of this. I've never actually seen it.
Well, no, I mean, the repo part is what I thought the whole game was. Mm-hmm. I thought this was a simulator where you went to the trailer park and took somebody's caddy away.
Absolutely not. So there are like these different maps. One of them we were playing on. Yeah.
But you see my confusion when you're talking about new monsters. I'm like, fucking what, like the meth guy, the meth neighbor?
No, the big bad, Florida man.
I just assume that's where it took place, frankly.
Oh my goodness. So we were having such a good run. We were running into some of these new monsters, and I figured out one of them. And so I informed everybody of how it worked because we all died by her. I can't remember what she's actually called.
Susan.
But they don't know. But she looks like a different monster. But she picks a target. And she knows exactly where you are at all times and is coming for you. And so I had the hands on me because the hands showed up on my screen. And I was like, guys, I think I'm the target. Let me know if you see her so I can avoid her. And we were doing a really good job because we were like, oh my God, she's over here. And so I'd like have to hide until she got near me. I ran away again and she'd come toward me again. And then I'd run away again. And she'd come toward me again while they're trying to repo items while I try to stay alive. And there's a few other monsters in the map that we're all trying to avoid at the same time. The run ended up ending because she grabbed me, kind of tossed me into one of the other monsters that blew me up. And that was the last one alive. So we lost.
if she's like pinpointed you down, knows you're the target, you have hands across your screen?
Yeah, like the little hands, like horror hands, they show up kind of like...
It's like jazz hands, but grabbier.
Grabbier? They're like creepy, spooky hands that show up on the screen for a second. And it kind of just marks you, like you are the target here.
Like Guess Who, but with murder.
Oh.
Yeah. So no, it is a really fun game. I think you would enjoy it, Porter, because it is very it's kind of like a scare game, but with like a simple premise behind it.
How many people can play this game?
I think up to 6.
Yeah.
Okay. I might look into it. This might be fucking, I might have done something while I wait for the Halloween game.
I tried suggesting it to you a while ago, but I was moving at the time, so nothing really came of it.
Fair.
That time of year is fucking busy. And from then until now, even.
Yeah, no, it's a fun one. I recommend it if anybody hasn't played it yet. If you like games that you play with friends that are a little bit scary and a little bit cute, that's a good one.
And not about taking people's cars back to the impound.
That's a bummer, because I was kind of hoping for that.
And I will say, this reminds me of a game that I saw recently on a Let's Play that I think would be absolutely the best, worst thing this group could play together.
Oh, what's that?
It is called RV There Yet, and it's the group actively trying to drive a RV out of this insane fucking national park valley sort of thing. But the problem is, half the roads don't exist, so you got to go get planks and put it together. Only one person can actively driving at the time, and your character is 2 foot tall, so you can barely see over the top. So you're relying on everybody to communicate.
Oh my God.
Well, you're trying to cross gaps only big enough for the tires to actually fit onto the road.
Absolutely not.
No. No. Especially when you have to rely on anybody else. No.
Absolutely
and my favorite part about this that I got to watch from this fucking YouTuber in his group was the RV is stick. It is not automatic.
Oh, no.
Nope.
So there was a good little while of one of them trying to figure out, how do you make this thing go? How do you back up? And they're telling him exactly, you got to put it in reverse and then give it gas. But it's not working. I'm pressing S and it's not going backwards. So you got to press W for go. Since you use the WSD controls. It's W's give it gas. You got to be in reverse in that. And it's just hilarious watching these people. And one of them, it was, they were parked at the top of this ramp you have to do to make a jump across an alley. They went out to go fix the thing, and the guy forgot to put on the parking brake.
No.
And like I said, this would be one of the best, worst things for this group to play.
Porter's so pissed off right now.
I'm not.
I have a feeling it would probably end at some point with somebody hooking Danny to the winch and just dragging him behind the RV.
I think that's
as
how
a
it would
joke.
start.
I think that might be the last day of the RAI Discord. I think that would start a chain reaction of saltiness so fucking severe.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
I can think of 3 people right now who would start to get into it. And I won't say Hush's name on the air. But I would imagine the rage built in that man's soul during this game. Like, I don't want to live in that nuclear winter.
Nope.
But it's what would happen.
Probably.
It's just one of those things. Like it's in the genre of, I think it's called Fred Slop now, of just like these co-op games like Repo that come out every so often. That's just built around, the game doesn't even have to be very good. It just has to be able to facilitate friends fucking with each other.
Yeah. And Repo
And this is one of those.
Yeah, Repo is good though. It's not like you can sabotage each other and kill each other by accident or on purpose.
Or you can just pick somebody up and throw them at the monster.
Yeah, that is a thing. Or if somebody dies, you can try to use their head as a weapon to knock the monster over. I've done that a few times. But yeah, no, it's a fun game. I think you'd have fun playing it.
I'm looking into it. CJ, do you have anything additional?
Not that I can think. I do have one thing. Just a very short story that happened last night.
Uh-oh.
I recently got a hold of a resin 3D printer. And one of the big things for that is to, once you finish the prints, you have to clean the resin off with like isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah.
And I went looking on Amazon for like a bunch of links to buy like gallons of this stuff because that holds a gallon. It was just going to be like, yeah, no, fill it up once, never have to worry about it. You can't buy that off Amazon, it seems, at least in these areas, because it is like a controlled chemical.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got some very weird looks from one of the fucking tellers at Walmart as I bought like 6 bottles of 90% rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was going to say, so you had to buy individual bottles?
They were only like $2 a pop, but it was like, I know this is looking weird as I come up with just 6 bottles of these in hand, because I was like, I'm only going to grab 1 or 2. I was like, nah, let's go for the full gallon.
You should.
Of course, I didn't grab a basket because I was expecting only to have 2.
Yeah, CJ's on a list about to start a meth lab.
I was going to say you should get a bunch of boxes of matches, too. If they look at you weird, you're like, no, it's fine. I just need the strike strips.
Yep.
Did you also pick up cough medicine while you were there?
They don't let you pick up Sudafed unless you have a prescription now.
Seriously?
Okay.
Well, yes and no. The Sudafed that you can actually buy off, like, over the counter now is not real. Like, it actually doesn't have any real medicinal properties.
Yeah, it doesn't have any actual Sudafed in it.
Because all the chemicals that make you feel better are also used in meth.
I know I was carded buying NyQuil once recently.
I still do.
I got very irritated about that.
So
Well,
even the
it's
people who are
because-
marinating chicken in NyQuil.
Yeah,
That's
it's
their
because
business.
because some people are stupid.
Like, but you have a right to be stupid. I don't encourage it, but you have that right.
Yeah.
Don't fucking make it like I'm a criminal because I got a cold. All right.
I bought some the other night, and I'm like, I go to pull my card out and go pay for it, and it says I have to wait because I need a cashier to verify I'm 18. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just a bottle of NyQuil.
Well, it's because you've got like idiot teenagers doing idiot things because sometimes they don't have parents that care for them.
I'm going to tell you something.
Just go buy them a bucket of Tide Pods.
All teenagers are idiots, and they all do idiot things because that's part of being a teenager.
Yeah.
Yes, but only a special few make NyQuil chicken.
But and then
chicken. What the fuck?
And then
that's so. I don't even know how to respond to that jacassery.
Yeah.
But I mean,
don't do that. Don't.
I'm not your real dad. You do. We are not endorsing it. We're not telling you not to. It is not the place of Rage Across the Internet to tell you how to live your life.
I am your mom. Don't do it.
Em is not your mama.
I'm your mommy.
No.
Don't do
Nope.
it.
I think there are probably some people out,
Yeah, but maybe that's it. Maybe this is it. We're not.
And that's This Week in Bullshit.
Yep, oh boy.
Beautiful.
Oh.
And see, we argued over what to record first because we put a weird energy on this one. Oh, what's the next one going to be? We'll find out.
Yeah,
This
we'll find
week, however, I think it's about time we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Through the course of World of the Apocalypse, or really pretty well any tabletop game with a decent meta, there are threats out there that are so severe, so great, that they seem or perhaps actually are insurmountable.
Yeah.
That Boogeyman in the dark, and how we use those characters, who those characters are, what we do with them, can make or break not only a session, but an entire game.
Mm-hmm.
So today, we look to solve the Boogeyman.
Nice little intro.
That's what I do.
Nicely done. It's not like you haven't been doing it for 5 years or anything.
Yeah, it's
like
my
that.
first day. It's
Crazy.
fine.
It's your first day?
I don't even remember the intro. Did you not paying attention?
Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Which one?
Exactly.
Would like to point out those were two very different intros for all of you.
Yup.
Tell me I don't pull those out of my ass. So today we're going to look at those, not only those threats, and we've had 4 select ones we're going to talk about today, but also your home brews.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, how these are used, it can be a problem. And of course, this was spawned from the most recent postmortem.
Right.
Yep. November's postmortem is the thing that kind of kicked this off, where the first Ronin was used.
Cool idea. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. But, like, and then realizing it was a thing, it's like, holy shit, that's a boogeyman. It's almost too strong to go against.
It
Or
kinda
use.
is by the nature of the character.
Right.
You can't die.
Which maybe we should give a little background on what the first Ronin is.
I was actually going to kick that off to one of you. So, CJ, you started it, you do it.
Yeah.
Tell us about the first Ronin.
Yeah, I've read a little bit about him in passing because I remember in my Wild West game, it was one of those things like this was going to be a potential antagonist until I read just a little further on. I was like, yeah, no. Because the first Ronin is a character from, I don't remember if they ever state a specific time period of where he came about, but it is, as the name implies, the first Ronin and possibly the first Menace.
So pretty well near the beginning is a safe bet as to win.
Mm-hmm.
Because the truth of him is really kind of obscured in myth and legend.
Mm-hmm.
I like that part, how being obscured, though.
But yeah, it is a character who, in theory, might not actually exist. Because it could just be a scary story to be told about this one guy at one point. Or, as the characters in the postmortem found out, very much real. And if I remember correctly, most of, one of his big defining features is he is a hairless Menace, potentially, or a hairless Varlu, but your deeds, your names, and everything show up as, black tattoos across his skin.
And to be clear on that, that's when you say it's his opponent.
Yep, who he is fighting.
Yeah.
Ugh, creepy.
So for people who might not know, what is a Ronin? Because I know we don't touch down on that topic a lot.
That's true. It's been probably a year and a half, 2 years since we've talked. But a Ronin is a Garou without a tribe. Traditionally one who has been kicked out and exiled of their particular tribe. And largely the Garou Nation, because they aren't really trusted or,
Lights
if you're a Ronin, you've been kicked out of a tribe. That means a totem didn't want you.
Right.
That's pretty hardcore.
That's like the Bone Gnars said, get out. You're not good enough to be here. The Bone Gnars said that. And then Rat was like, no, they're right. Fuck off.
Yeah, so they're alone. They're actually lone wolves.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good place
Now-
to be.
Now, the first Ronin, does he follow the worm?
Yes. In fact, the first Ronin has a personal totem that is the worm.
Yes.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. He is also immortal. If one takes his health down far enough, he will just kind of ninja poof into some black smoke. But you cannot kill the first Ronin. It is impossible.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit about him, and apparently he can just disappears if you do enough damage to him, and he can reappear anywhere from Malpheus all the way to right behind you.
Yep.
Fuck.
And I'll say this, a fun little detail, because I found a rough layout of his quote unquote character sheet from one of the books. And I love the small little detail of rank at least 5.
At least. So that kind of gives it to storyteller's discretion too, then.
Yeah, stats are 5 across the board. He's not a character you kill.
No. Oof.
And this is a character who, this is a proper boogeyman. 9 times out of 10, your players, if they're fighting this thing, something's probably gone horribly wrong.
Well, yeah. And if you are the storyteller and you're using this thing, and I mean, again, this is why we're here, right? Probably don't.
Yeah, dangerous don't list.
But if you're going to, make sure you telegraph to an extent to give them the chance to get out. Make sure you build in a very real method of egress. You should never count on them beating the first Ronin.
Yeah.
No.
Like, is it possible for them to, because dice rolls and anything can happen? Sure. But this is not a fair encounter and should not be treated as a fair encounter.
I was just going to say that because, you should never treat it like that either.
I have a immediate idea that popped into my head of a first Ronin fight could be the prelude to a Umbra crawl. One of those getting lost in the Umbra as you stumble upon them in a pocket realm. The fight begins, the fight's going so horribly, you have to just run. And who knows where you're going to end up, and begin the Umbra crawl.
I will make a WoW comparison.
Okay.
As one occasionally does. There was a dungeon during the Wrath of the Lich King expansion where you encounter, you break into said Lich King, the titular Lich King's citadel, right? And you're going to go steal his sword. Sorcerers, and he catches you, right? Like, fucking nice try. Well, the whole thing ends with you running from him. Like, you have to make this quick escape through a little side thing, and, there's this big ice shelf, and you're running down this path, and the whole time, he is slow walking like goddamn Michael Myers after you. He's got this aura where you're taking damage if you're close enough, and he's sending minions to slow you down. And in summoning ice walls to stop you, that you have to break down the walls, you have to kill the enemies before because again, if he gets close to you, you die. Something like that would be a good use. to where you're not supposed to fight this man.
Yeah.
You know,
this is one of those discretion, better part of valor.
Yep. Maybe you're stealing a thing and he was guarding it, or he appears to guard it, or, you know, we have to leave because this is the complication, not stand and fight.
Yeah.
Also, though, you could present a situation where you have some NPCs with your pack who decide to stand and fight.
And they die.
So, yes. So, you know, so like Whiplash is there with you. He's like, who's this little son of a bitch? You're going to carve my name in your stupid packs? I'll do it for you. And then he just gets his neck snapped. Right? And then everyone goes, oh my God, Whiplash is dead.
Retreat.
Yeah. Or I'm going to avenge you. And then, you know, oh my God, fucking Jaeger's dead. We're out. I've learned our lesson.
Yeah.
Learned. It just reminds me, like, there's a bunch of video games like that. Like, say it's the first level or something. You're just not going to beat that guy. You can fight.
I have actually a perfect example of this that pops up in a video game. It's, I can't remember the initial title of it, but I think it's like Jedi Survivor or something. It's one of the more recent, like, Star Wars ones with, like, the main character Cal. Like, the final boss fight of that game is Darth Vader showing up. You get the music, you get the breathing sound as his intro, and he's also the only boss without a health bar.
That'll tell you right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll tell you right there.
Because that,
Oh, man.
literally, objective update, survive.
Yeah. There's a few video games like that where, like, you're just, that level ends when you've essentially given up and let that guy kill you or whatever the case.
That was a great many. I mean, I can think of a few. She's got her hand raised.
Yeah. So when introducing something like the first round, and it's important that, I think at least, it's important that your players know that it's not a fight they can win. Mm-hmm. But how do you portray that to them? One way we already talked about was have somebody die.
Which is very...
Yeah.
That
can't be the only way.
No.
There has to be more ways. So what ways can we give our players to show them that this is not a winnable fight?
A way that immediately springs to my mind that is a little bit more ham-fisted, but I think could make for one of those interesting moments of, oh my God, you put this in front of us from the very fucking beginning. A trip to the battlegrounds. And just going into a fight that, you know, it seems completely normal. But it just so happens to be one where you're in the spot of somebody being hunted by the first Ronin. You do this early on in a chronicle, they get their first taste against this thing, this first consequence-free fight. And then maybe a chronicle or two later,
they recognize
they're actually being hunted by this thing.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay.
I think showcasing him like that, especially in something like the Battleground, takes away from his gravitas.
Fair.
This is a character that should be a myth and a legend. Mm-hmm. So I think, you know, if you're planning on using them, like you mentioned, doing it a chronicle early, or, you know, more lead time is definitely a great idea. Like, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
But I think you want to handle that through song and story.
Okay.
You want to put that myth out there around the fire at the Sept, right? Knowing that you're going to pull them out in like 8 stories, 10 stories,
whatever the case.
But
and while this story is being told around the fire, have like a couple of Garu that they know and trust be like, oh, this guy, yeah, he has to be long dead by now.
If he ever existed.
And somebody pipes up. Yeah, somebody else pipe up. If he ever existed at all, I think this is just a scary story to like scare each other.
Yeah.
And this might get some people like a Danny player might be on edge for the next 5 or 6 sessions being like, oh God, is this the first Ronin? No. Okay. Oh, is this one? No. Okay.
I don't know what she's talking about.
The guy across the street has tattoos on his face.
Nope. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
But with that paranoia for the next couple of episodes, right? The next couple of times you guys play, but if you break him out in a story or two, he remembers, oh God, we gotta go.
Well, and it's funny, is again, I don't want to say a player like Danny, but I think we're going to
The paranoia is
Yes.
fine because
Yeah.
yes, Danny's players have they've all had the paranoia.
Well, you're Danny's player,
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's you. But
Yes. Yes. I'm paranoid a lot of times.
but no, that's it. But that's true because it's a great because you will, you have,
Yes.
whether warranted or not, in the past gone, oh my God, this means this.
Yes.
So that's the kind of reaction you want. I think it to build off the the around the story or around the fire, telling those stories, certainly. But I think on the day, because we're talking, CJ, you were talking lead time, and that's great. Like, again, I was with you there. It was just having him show up, I think, diminishes. Because even then, because you can debate the reality of it. This is just a fucking story. If you go to the battleground and can find a first Ronin fight, don't do that, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because then, this is him and this is how he fights and we can learn. No.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare given form. Let it be ambiguous until the day. But I think if the day comes, you need to telegraph it. Let him be heard, like the howl or something, be heard well before he shows up. Have like the worm tape permeate the area to the point where it's making your pack nauseous. CJ.
Yeah. I was just reminded of a fucking Shadow Lord gift that allows you to do a howl that only a specific target can hear.
And
I think it is like howls in the night.
And seeing is that the first Ronin can know whatever the fuck gift you need him to.
Yeah.
Those, all level 1 through 5 gifts?
Yeah, that's right.
So-
That's right. He has all level 1 through 5 gifts. Holy shit.
All of them?
So yeah, that's a very easy one to like pull out there, and nobody else will notice in the set because only a few people will hear that.
Right? And their names and deeds will
sorry.
be etched on on his flesh. So
Right, that's
that.
creepy in
1 through
itself.
Sorry, 1 through 4 gifts. He is all level 1 through 4 gifts.
he doesn't have all the rank 5 and 6 gifts.
But he might have
He
a
might just have
couple
a few
them.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just says Shadow Pack and Doppelganger.
Just those. Jeez.
Oh no.
Honestly, I think the creepiest part is your name and deeds, like, etched in his flesh.
I particularly. I think the silver fangs and claws don't hurt. But no, I agree. The creepiest part, I think, is it's the personalized aspect
Yes.
of it. It's like this force, this force of nature, which is ironic because we're talking about werewolf. Just showing up with, I love it.
Yeah, he has his hit list update live, basically. And it's one of those things of when you're fighting him, he's here for you.
Right. Yeah, if you're close enough, which you shouldn't be, but if you're close enough, maybe you're just close enough, you can see those deeds like, wait, I just did that last week. Wait, what? And then he comes after you. Oof.
It's
On
actually,
top of sensing the silver fangs and claws. Get the hell out.
let's make those unsoakable, right?
Right.
Fucking,
Fuck.
10 out of 10. But I love that story, that idea of the first Ronin with someone, again, also probably the first Metis, ostracized, is so full of hate and disgust that the worm personally took an interest in,
that's
personal
fucked
totem
up.
of the worm. That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of the worm's underlings, but the worm.
Oh, right?
itself.
Like, hey, do you want to be?
Oh, it's the worm's back.
Hey, everybody, it's me, the worm.
Well, not a pack because he's alone.
That's right.
Yep.
I saw him, and he was all angry, and he was mad because he didn't have a tribe anymore, and he was sterile, and I don't remember what his I guess he was hairless was his deformity. It was a long time ago. Jeez. And I just said, hey, you want to be my buddy? I'll be your number 1 totem buddy. All you got to do is be evil for me.
Evil.
Yeah.
And
Also-
she said, sure.
more fun details from his character sheet that I found is his background list. It's personal totem 10, the worm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Fucking told you. Interesting podcast.
The worm. It was that
His
second
mentor is the worm.
My God.
Yeah, it was that I was highlighting.
His daddy, the worm.
Well, probably not, because he would not be a Garu.
Yeah.
Touche.
I am not the father.
Well, why not? Because, no, never mind.
Because he's a
no, I get
meta.
it. Yeah, I get it. Because yeah.
And of course, our source here, I think it's important to bring up, is I believe it's the only source of information in the first Ronin. Unless CJ is looking through another book, and I'm like positive he's not, is Book of the Worm 1. I believe this is the only source of information on this son of a bitch. So it's basically a page of info, and that's it.
Yeah,
It's over 2 pages, but it's a page of info because formatting and images and shit.
Right. But I like
Yeah,
that
I'm looking
obscurity
through-
about it.
Yeah, I went through the wiki just now and looked at their references to see if they list anything else. And yeah, it is Book of the Worm first edition, second, the Outcast book, and maybe Guardians of the Cairn. Like they just give that in a couple page numbers, but I need to check that. And then a Mind's Eye Theater book.
Which doesn't count. But I'm
Yeah,
interested.
that,
And actually, for those who are not aware, Mind's Eye Theater is the LARP version.
Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't count because the LARP version just does its own stuff.
Yeah, no, I noticed.
they have different rules and different.
Like they change the lore in
Yeah,
places,
different
and it's
lore.
like it's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's its own entity.
Yeah, which we don't know about. So it's not the same. It's not interchangeable.
Do we have another specific boogeyman that we're going to talk about today?
Well, we have a couple actually.
Yep.
Daniel Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about Samuel Hyatt.
Well, we're saying it wrong, and we say it wrong on purpose.
That actually, I'm glad you brought that up because it's like the first thing we should probably talk about.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Samuel Haight.
Yeah, and
as in Haight Ashbury.
Yeah, but it's so fucking on the nose and stupid.
I don't want to say stupid,
It's
but it's so on the nose. I agree, on the nose.
very on the nose. Jean-Claude Villan.
Exactly. It's
my favorite combo.
the first fucking skin dancer who
Jean-Claude
hates
Villan,
the
that's
Garra
pretty
Nation that hard.
Right. Yes.
His name is Samuel Haight.
Yeah.
What a guy.
But yes.
You want to know some just an interesting, quick little fun fact about this character? I learned about him before I even knew about werewolves.
Well, I believe that.
Really?
But go on.
Yep.
Is that in Vampire?
Yep.
Weird.
Well, is it?
We'll probably get to that here in a second.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
But so, Danny, we handed that over to you.
But
Tell us about Samuel Haight.
Would he be the first skin dancer?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the modern era, because I think he rediscovered
Yeah.
the right, which was heretofore lost
Yeah.
before that. So.
Okay.
He's earned the title of first skin dancer. Whether or not he is actually the first is...
Well, I guess because he founded the, quote, tribe skin dancers,
Yeah.
where before people had used the right, but had not created a goddamn tribe.
Fair.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So he might be the first as in he gave it the name.
But yeah, Samuel Hyatt sounds better. But yeah, he's a skin dancer, and it is so much hate for Garu themselves, but like he's also ridiculously strong, and like some of those things probably shouldn't be a thing, but
I think that is a capital R.
Yeah. But probably you should start from the beginning with this guy. He was a child of Gaia Kinfolk.
I knew he's kinfolk. I just forgot he was a children of Gaia kinfolk.
He shows up in the Child of Gaia tribe book.
Yep.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah, of course, I don't want to say the primers, because it's same when we talk about Saul, we talk about the Boogeyman.
Oh yeah, he's
Samuel Hyatt is the world of darkness as Boogeyman to a comical level.
yes.
Yeah.
Because, kinfolk hates that he's not Gar. A lot of self-loathing there, a lot of anger about that. So he becomes like Kraven the Hunter. He becomes a master hunter. And he's like, I'm the best hunter. I'm going to start hunting supernatural shit.
Yep.
You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to get ghouled. But like become an independent ghoul so I can know ghoul stuff. And I'm going to fucking go to the Amazon and steal some artifacts, and I'm going to become a mage.
I was going to say, yeah, he's a mage too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comical level.
He jumps between just about every splat with the exception of, I believe, Demon.
I think he is in Demon.
I would not be surprised.
I caught a thing. Go ahead.
What is Demon called?
Demon the Fallen.
Demon the Fallen, okay.
I know there's at least a reference to
I
it.
don't know. Probably. Because I do know he is a mage. I have heard of him from Mage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
or I heard about him from Vampire.
Yep. And his soul eventually ends up being forged into an ashtray.
Yep.
And that's how they got rid of him. And then that got
Here's-
undone.
Oh my God.
Oh, dang.
And this is a character who, if I remember correctly, he was originally billed as like the main antagonist of the entire World of Darkness.
I don't know if that's true. I know, or I don't want to say I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have heard.
Mhm.
Because, like, I choose my words carefully with this shit, right? When I say I think, I mean I think.
Right.
It's like, I'm not sure. I think this.
Mhm.
But no, I have heard that he was actually originally just a joke.
That is
got
also what I have
grossly out of
heard.
hand.
Yeah.
Yes, that is also what I have heard, is that it was originally just a joke.
And oops.
And,
Oh
yeah.
man.
And this
yes,
is where
it's kind of a joke.
the story that I heard is it was originally like super serious, and then they realized they made him a joke and just kept going with the joke.
You see,
But yeah.
this is the cool thing is we've just heard. So we can't verify any of it.
So the Samuel Haight, gosh,
Yep.
is
He works for Pentex and everything, apparently.
Oh.
works for
He gets a lot of it.
Pentex,
That's where he gets a lot of his
Okay.
hunting contracts.
is a skin dancer. For those listeners who don't know, those are kinfolk who have skinned Garu.
It is
5 of them.
Yep, it is the rite of sacred birth.
Rebirth.
Sacred Rebirth.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yep. And they have skinned 5 of them and can now
They're now
shift
Garu.
forth themselves. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they're stitching together these 5 pelts. They are now Garu, and that is their third forms, is those stitched together pelts, which I love because creepy. But
Yep.
Yeah. Quote unquote Garu.
I mean,
they're functionally Garu.
yeah, they get the rage and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's so awful, though. It's so awful.
Yeah.
And dangerous,
And
because
there's-
think about that, because you've got to be good enough to take out 5 Garu as a
Right.
kinfolk.
Yeah. Like
Good
that's
enough or devious enough.
Also true.
Yep. Where, if I remember correctly, most of Samuel Haight's accomplishments, whenever it came to getting those pelts, were team efforts.
Yep.
Like, he eventually had his own, like, hunting squad, and he just was the only one aware that he was collecting these trophies for a reason, other than just to have them.
Well, I mean,
Otherwise, he just had this cult of hate behind him.
Boo.
and it's important with the skin dancers is what did he do is he took that knowledge and he passed it on to other disenfranchised and pissed off kinfolk, creating the tribe, we're using quotes there, is known as the skin dancers, which is also diabolical and hardcore. Now, again, we talk about the mage stuff and the vampire stuff and the changeling stuff, and he stole the power cosmic from Doctor Doom, who stole it from the Silver Surfer.
Sure.
Yeah. But and it gets actually, I mean, to make that joke, it actually gets worse because in When Will You Rage, which if you can get your hands in that book, it's a fun read. It's set in first edition.
Yeah. Yes.
So there's some wackiness there and some, you can see some of the original ideas and how before they fully got to pan out and turn into second edition. So there's some duplicitous canon going on in those books.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
That's a good way to put it, sure.
I love that word too. Sorry. But for example, he is the main character in one of the stories there.
Right.
Where he, that's the one where his old college girlfriend or whatever had the white howler cub son that he had to go rescue.
Oh boy.
And you can be mad already. But
yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
But that starts out with him, obviously he was selling secrets of the Garu Nation to DNA in exchange for a cloned younger version of his body. That's a weird way to say that. But yes, a younger clone of himself.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So in theory, he's running around with like a giant test tube Sam Hyatt strapped to his back.
Oh God.
In case of emergency or
That's one way to live forever.
right.
And it's one of the things of, I remember this distinctly with like the ashtray Sam Hyatt, where, he potentially meets his end being soul forged by a wraith into a ashtray. Like his soul is in this ashtray now, and it is the ashtray. But there is I don't remember if it's written up as like an actual story or as like a possible story of his soul leaving the ashtray and entering the clone.
Oh no.
Which I think if you acknowledge that is canon is a way to do it. I don't even know how with that sentence. I don't want to commit to that sentence. But it's absurd. Yeah. And there's also, of course, in 20th edition, there's the Skinner book.
Yep.
Where I skimmed through this once because it's kind of a book game and I'm not into that. But I guess he possesses a young man.
Yep.
And like takes over the body of another Garu.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And apparently gets a hold of a Grand Clave named Thunderous Howl.
That doesn't bother me. On the scale
of ridiculousness.
Like on the scale of problem here, this is not problems.
Okay, so, but problems aside, if you were going to put him in the game.
Well, and this is the thing, right? Is for me, Sam Hyatt works as the Garu serial killer. If you want to do 7 as a chronicle.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Right. and let's also keep in mind that his biggest contribution to Werewolf the Apocalypse is the Valkenburg Foundation. I think it's important to talk about some of these sources, right? Because there's sources with Sam here and there. But I think the biggest one is probably at a Valkenburg Foundation, where he's part of that overall chronicle, because that's another, that book is a chronicle. And we won't get into that because we don't do book reviews so much. But I enjoy large parts of the in theory, I really like the Valkenburg Foundation, so it's worth.
Yeah,
check out all the old books. There's something there, no matter what.
Yeah,
but so I think he's best to use that is that Garu serial killer again, the Boogeyman, because he's always right. Like you stack all this dumb shit on him, and it's still a Boogeyman, but it's a Boogeyman
adjacent.
It's like a cartoon Boogeyman. Right, like it's the one that your kids are watching on Saturday morning.
Yeah, he becomes a walking MacGuffin.
Kind of.
Yeah, what is he, like, kinfolk, ghoul, mage, Garu, skin dancer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just, like, check all the boxes of bad guy.
Yeah, I remember as a joke whenever I originally found him, me and some buddies were going through the character sheets that they gave him for, like, as an enemy stat block. And just pulling up all of the, just like the highlights, like, his starting info, the like initial boxes on the top of the character sheet, like breed, tribe, auspice. They have breed, essence, auspice, tribe, tradition, nature, demeanor.
Got all of it.
He's like, it is a full moon. My rage is at its peak. I want to suck your blood and pull a rabbit out of a hat. Blah.
Yep. Then you have backgrounds,
it's actual audio.
Thaumaturgical paths, thaumaturgical rituals, powers, spheres. fetishes, disciplines.
And discipline is what you need if you're going to use it.
Hey, nice transition.
No, I would definitely recommend showing restraint. The legend of the Skinner is a great thing, again, to pass around, through
but I
the
think it should
stories.
be just that is a legend.
Well, I mean, but the guy's out there.
Yes.
Now, should you encounter him? Probably not. Right?
You could encounter a copycat.
That would be cool. Right?
Would be pretty interesting as well. Somebody trying to be that Garu murderer.
And
Garu serial killer.
And I think the best way to experience Sam Hyatt in your games is through his legacy. Right? Be it copycat or just skin dancers in general. Use the story around the fire, use the legacy that he has passed on. If you're going to use him, again, I would say take all the other supernatural shit off the table. Garu's serial killer. I know I did run a story with Sam once. This was way back in the day.
Okay.
And it was just a fun concept because this was in the Silent Howl era. And so those stories kind of wrote themselves. They get called on a job. Contact says, meet me here at this crossroad at time X. We got to talk about a job. It's got to be a person. Okay. And they show up and it's Sam. And he goes, "You're the Silent Howl, right? Cool. Run." Just want to see if he could take him. And so the story was them running from from Sam. That's it. He gave him a head start and he just hunted them for a story. And it didn't go anywhere. It was just a one-off thing and it wasn't very good. So, I mean,
at least you can admit it.
Of course.
Yep.
I just thought that would be a neat concept, is to have them hunted for a game. And who's going to be good enough to hunt the Silent Howl? Well, the Skinner. That would make them run. But
a way that I could see this, I could see you also incorporating this into just a different game without the Silent Howl, because they're on a different level in and of themselves.
Well, not when they were being played by those people 25 years ago. True. But I could imagine having somebody go missing from the set. Somebody who's usually not there, who's usually out and about doing their own business. And maybe the pack is starting to find pieces of them. Now, it's weird that they're finding the pieces of them, not because the Skinner's getting sloppy.
Oh, no, he's leaving him for on purpose.
Yeah, they're bait.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Or you find pieces of your friend who's been missing. Are you going to go back and tell the elders about this? Or are you going to track this guy down immediately because, hey, we have a trail? The smart money, go get the elders. The young and impulsive Garu. Let's fucking go find our friend.
Yeah, well, I can see that too. I mean, yeah, I'm Sam Hyatt. Shut up! No, you're not. And then he just holds up the head of one of your friends. That he's been missing for weeks. And then
weird they didn't notice that until he.
Yeah.
My eyes are up here.
Behind his back. He was holding it behind his back.
Yeah. Thank you, Em. Thank you. He pulls it behind his back.
Yeah. I will say I've done something funny with Sam Hyatt, but not exactly specifically with Sam Hyatt, but not exactly used him in a story. I used out of character knowledge to fuck with one player in particular, because I'm going to call you out just a little bit, Joker. Whenever you were trying to get me into Werewolf, you could not help talk about Sam Hyatt. He was the one that introduced me to this character's existence. So much so that I was struggling with making names for some characters in my very first Chronicle. And I thought about having one character, Samuel Hyatt. He always made the point to make the name that. He never called it Samuel Haight either. Well, I made Samuel Heights as a character in the Wild West. And so when the characters are introducing each other, it's, hey, I'm Samuel Heights, walks without a shadow. You can call me Sam. Joker damn near had a heart attack just from the name. Like, I got a full-on Punisher, like, sitting at the table for the Netflix show, like, wait, out of him in that moment, just because
That's
he kept
kind of a
talking
fun
about
way
that
to.
character for a while.
And you
It's
just
a really fun way to freak a player out. It's
Yep.
just-
and you were using just the name.
Just the name. Like, not even the name. It was
Yeah,
Samuel
right.
Heights.
Like,
Spelled like Heights.
yeah, like how tall are you? Yeah. I went with Stan Ashbury. and now I am tempted in Willow's Pass to introduce Daniel Reese's in Stan Pieces. Just for
nice.
Dan and
Yep.
Stan, Reese's and Pieces.
But, you know, it's an example of, like, using a name of one of these boogeymen, even if
Or-
it just comes up in a story.
Or something really close to the name in this case.
But yeah, to return to Sam, I think the best place to, the best version of him is that Garu serial killer. The best way to use them is through the legacy. And I like that copycat idea, which really at that point is just another one of his disciples, waiting to become a skin dancer. But that's, I think it's great for that 7-ish, David Fincher, murder mystery
Agreed.
kind of story. I think is pretty fucking rad.
Agreed.
Well, and I think next on our list, I mean, we picked out the 4 big ones.
Yeah.
So I think I'll go next. And we bring up Zizek, who I think a lot of people don't know how to say that word.
It's definitely spelt weird.
I mean, I think it's phonetic, but Zizek is not a word.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but also,
Proper spiral name.
right, in keeping with proper spiral naming conventions. Yes.
Fair.
So, Zizek, if you are unaware, you're not unaware. You've seen her a lot. Every time you've seen that Krynos in the leather corset with the whip. And sometimes in Hamid, but
Yeah, it's like the dominatrix outfit.
yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
In fact, mostly in Hamid, but there's a couple pictures of her in Krynos out there. Either way, you see the dominatrix with the whip and that Zizek. She's kind of in charge of the spirals.
She is kind of the Black Spiral Dancer.
Yep.
Did you say that she's the Black Spiral Dancer mommy?
I mean, you said that.
You.
I'm not going to say that,
Nope.
I did say that.
but
Yeah.
she is, she is the poster. She's the signature character, right? In the same way that the Margrave is the Shadow Lord,
Right.
or Gogol Fangs First is the Get of Fenris. She's definitely that poster child. Arguably, she is the leader of the tribe.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
She has a very personal connection with the worm. Green Dragon is her personal totem,
Which is kind of cool.
right? And scary.
Very.
Yeah, and scary.
As a title, she has the title of Chosen of the Green Dragon.
Which, that's why.
Yes.
Damn.
I mean, it's right there, right? She, never goes into Krynos. I know there's art for it, but she doesn't
Yeah.
do that.
She doesn't
just-
need
doesn't
to.
No, she stays in Hamid. We'll fuck you up
So much
that
so
way.
she,
And still fucks you up. Yeah.
yeah, so much so it's stated she never bothers to dedicate any of her clothes.
Okay.
I mean, why, right? If she's not
Okay.
leaving Hamid, what's the point? I get it. It's practical.
That's fair. That is practical, but
Why waste the gnosis? Why waste the gnosis or time for that matter?
It's also noteworthy that she does not speak. She screams.
Oh.
Yeah.
She does not have she can't have this conversation right here.
See,
We
I
would
didn't
not
know
have
that.
her on the show
Oh, well,
because
I don't
it's a
think
microphone.
so.
It amplifies sound.
Yeah, that would be one hell of an episode.
Right.
Oh boy.
No, but I mean, but that is a thing. That's she screams everything. So she's always yelling. Always. And she will beat you to death for Muhammad.
Which is kind of cool because that's like the ultimate badass, but it's also the ultimate bad guy.
Yes.
Or bad girl. But
don't say bad girl. You creep.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, don't say that.
Why do you think she's got that whip?
Isn't she also like part of a prophecy to kill Albrecht?
Yes. The prophecy is she is prophesied to kill the last Gaian king. Which, yeah, that's Albrecht.
Yeah, Albrecht.
Yeah. And it's one of those things of, prophecy and werewolf is either very, very not what you expect or kind of spot on. So fighting her, if she's meant to fight Albrecht in the last battle,
you know you're not going to survive.
Well, you're not going to win.
Well, he's not.
Yeah.
Well, that
no,
too.
but I mean, if you fight her before that.
Oh, yeah, no, true. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
So she does have a level of plot armor, it seems.
Which, kind of like the last Ronin, right?
Yeah.
Makes it generally a bad idea to use her. But she is affiliated with Grandma, the hive in the belly of a thunderworm. This is out of the Cairn book.
Gotcha. Okay.
So using her territory, that's fair game, right? And in fact, you could even still use Grandma while having her off and away on something. Maybe doing an errand for the Beast of War.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. Where, you have a chance with the last Ronin, because even if he does somehow lose, he just vanishes. But he can, in theory, be sent away for a little while. Zizek is a character that, in my mind, you are never actually coming into contact with her. You're at least one step removed from her at every point in time, if you're ever encountering her.
I think 100% that.
Your step's not being attacked by Zizek. Zizek is sending somebody to attack your set.
Agreed. The other side of that could be having her presence felt, or even have her heard and not seen, maybe, is the better. Because as we know, she yells.
Yeah, you could definitely hear her if she's around.
Right?
Yeah.
So perhaps someone is doing recon in a certain area, and unbeknownst to them, right, they hear this screaming woman berating a group of spirals explaining the plan.
Oh.
Right, which should be at a normal volume, but she's not capable of that and is the one in charge. She's the one telling them what to do.
Yep.
And if you can hear that, you're close enough to know.
But I mean, she's yelling too, though, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to be 5
Very
feet away
close
from
at
her.
all.
Exactly.
No.
You have a Lupin style hearing in the vicinity of a shouting madwoman.
Which is so it's kind of fucking awesome to think about, though.
Right, but like that's how you do that, right? It's like you don't put her on camera, but do the voice.
Yeah.
And you hear that, and now you're kind of shitting your pants because the Zijak's nearby.
Yep.
Yes. No, you should be shitting your pants.
Yeah. She might be about to step sideways to go deal with her own thing after she gives these orders, or to go fight on some different battlefront.
Or storm out.
Yeah. But it's you're close enough to hear her.
I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name, and I'm kind of mad about that. But see, I'm waiting because I know M. So in Worm 20, there's an NPC that actually had an encounter with Zizek. And I don't consider this guy a boogeyman per se, but I really like this character. You know the one, CJ, right? Like I don't remember his name, but his deal is his origin, I guess, was like, he was like, that Zizek ain't shit. Check this out.
Oh.
And went to take her on. And like she beat him into a coma.
Yeah, that was kind of the character's whole purpose, was to be beaten into a coma while in Krynos.
Right.
And she's still in Hamid.
That's Zizek.
Yeah, that's something.
But then he got kind of evil deaded because of it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it was the whole thing.
And this is where I also have cursed knowledge involving Zizek now, that it's like, I don't want to even bring this up on air because it would involve 5th edition.
Oof.
No. Put her in
Yeah,
fifth, dude.
I want to hear it, though.
Yeah, what's the cursed knowledge?
They gave her a lore sheet to where you could start taking merits to where you've either actively are being hunted by her, have fought her, or you have an innate talent for like spoiling fate and can just fuck with a prophecy.
No.
I love that 5th edition, and I don't want to say it's across the board, but it probably is. I don't know any better, though. I can only speak for Werewolf 5th edition.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like it works really hard to show off how bad it is.
It's also the big thing of like, a lot of times one of their big selling points is like, yeah, it's the new edition. All the old characters are dead. Make way for the new characters. 2 books later, hey, you know this old metaplot character you guys love so much? Here they are again. Hey, look, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. The Skinner is in that same book that Zizek is in. And once again, you could also be hunted by him.
Oh, God.
As in, you take any of these merits, you immediately gain an enemy flaw. Where he's a 5 dot. Or no, he's a 3 dot, which equates to like 5 dot. Because it's weird. Zizek equates to a 7 dot. Yeah.
I want 2 dots right in the temple.
1 each side.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, pull.
Yep.
God, it's so bad.
The thing with Zizek is, you have to keep it that way, right? It has to be something like you hear her and nothing else, right? Because, it would be absurd. You can't fight her because you can't win that fight.
Right.
Right. She will kill you. She's prophesized to kill the last. She's got a level of plot armor. And you can go, we'll ignore the thing. I'll ignore the plot. And you can with the golden rule, right? You can ignore parts of the meta plot if that's is your desire. But
there's a reason she's there, though. So
this is not a character you should be fucking with.
Yeah.
Like you might have the idea to do something silly, like have her hunt you personally, right? Or you have an old rivalry that's just putting a timer on your character.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die eventually.
Yeah,
if she's hunting.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah, she's after you.
Yep. That would be silly.
I can even see it though. Whereas there's a story going around, like this guy's telling the story, like I killed Zizek. Here's her whip. And really, he just found it.
He got that from like Danny Tyson's Leather Emporium.
I was hoping you weren't going to bring that part up, but yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, here's her whip. This is his trophy. He killed her. And he's just telling that story just to get some clout, but then she's coming back for him, and then he's just a fucking liar.
But yeah, that guard chasing clout and coming up with this lie of a story. I see 2 ways for that ending. Either some elder tells this kid to shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And probably beat some sense into him. Or maybe some spiral wants to take him to have a word with the boss.
Real world story.
Oh.
That just reminded me and kind of little inspiratus here. Mm-hmm. Back when I lived in Virginia, I worked at a little restaurant on Main Street. Really nice restaurant. That's not so much the point, but it was my hangout and also a place where I worked. It was one of those. Mm-hmm. And one of the regulars, we're all hanging out, and he's got some family in from Off Germany. Yeah, I can say I can say Germany. I don't have to hide the country. You know me. I don't like to name names.
Yeah, Germany.
It is.
Yeah, I don't have to hide the country. But like, so the family had come, a cousin or something. It doesn't, but brought her friend.
Okay.
And he was kind of talking up how gorgeous this friend was and how, I think she was flirting with me. And he was doing one of those. Right. And we're kind of busting his balls. And, I guess he's there drinking and hanging out. Mm-hmm. We're working. So we are not drunk. And so through the course of the hours he is there, it goes from this, my cousin or whatever had her friend and she's gorgeous and she's into me to we had sex in the living room this morning. Right. Like the story just keeps changing. And it's the fish, but it's the same. He's talking to the same people. He's just been here for 5 hours and drinking the whole time.
Yeah, it's just the drinks just keep changing the story and embellishing it for a better effect. Here.
Right. And so he gets to this point. So like I came in and she was there and she was naked. And so the owner goes, listen, I'm going to say Steve. Listen, Steve. It's not the guy's real name.
That's fine. It is now.
I'm going to give you this one and let you just walk it back and say nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to we're all just going to pretend you didn't say it and we can move on. Mm-hmm. And he doubles down.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He was plowed. But it's, so he never heard the end of it, right? But where this is I could see what you're saying there is he's telling this fish story about Zizek and no one's believing it because are you kidding? And the elder goes, look, Steve.
I'm going to give you an out.
Yeah, we're going to give you this one. We're going to give you an out. We're going to give you this one out.
Yep.
To walk this back and it'll be okay. And then he doesn't. And then like the truth catcher takes him out back and beats the shit out of him for an hour and a half or something.
Yep.
Yes.
Which makes it a good education about why you do not lie when telling stories of your deeds in the Garu Nation.
Oh, even better. Look at that.
See? It was super relevant. Y'all thought I was just, no.
Yeah. But also just fucking dropping her name in specific moments can add tension to a situation, even if it's, like, hey, your guys are your sep's getting ready to raid a hive. You're getting ready for a hive crawl. And you overhear elders talking, and somebody makes the mention of, there are rumors she's been here. Or she's in the area, in the States.
Or
is she there? Probably not.
Or somebody is like giving reports to an elder about like they heard a woman yelling and then one of them makes an offhand comment, Zizek? No, it can't be. But it's just,
I would even maybe sometimes like maybe certain saps, right? Avoid saying her name.
Oh yeah.
Out of the superstition, like that's a bad omen. They'll call her the Jade Bitch or the the Balefire Mother or something like that, like a colloquial nickname.
Oh, I like
because
that.
they think that's right. Like they're still like saying her name. It's like Voldemort, right? Like you can't say her name.
She should not be named.
Also, where I did fight you on the first Ronin issue, CJ. Mm-hmm. This would be a good thing. Or you could use her in the battleground to showcase a battle that she was in and watch how she just utterly destroys.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Like, we're going to get in there and learn how to fight her and have that fight because she just rips one of them in half in Hamid like they're nothing.
Because
you have the Kryanos that's coming at her, just grab around the throat, looks, and just breathes balefire down their throat because Green Dragon lets you do that.
Yep.
Because she is a known entity rather than just a legend.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the difference. Like, so that's your battleground thing totally works for Zizek.
Yep.
Nice.
That would be a fun encounter.
And I could imagine this being the, one of your more senior packs had found this battle at some point or went looking and seeing what they could find, found this battle, found her. And this is a good reality check for the Cubs who've won just a little too much.
Yep.
Like, okay, you guys think you're hot shits. You've been taking out gorehounds. You've taken out a couple scrags. Hey, look, you killed a spiral. Great. Let's go do some training. 5 reps through this.
5 reps.
I could even see her showing up, and maybe we're dealing with Rema specifically, like that hive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But yeah, like your friendly sept is going to be attacked, and they get advance warning for whatever reason. And you go to the battleground to try to come up with some sort of tactic to figure it out. You know, and it's like you said, like 5 reps. It's not, we can't figure out a way around her, to the point like I'd even have like if I were writing that arc, to have an elder sacrifice himself, not to obviously kill her, because that ain't gonna happen,
but to get everyone else away,
or distract her long enough to you can get the rest of the forces or something, right? But I mean, she is a big ticket item.
Big time, yeah.
You know, that one silent strider elder who's like, I am going to buy you as much time as I can.
What are you going to do?
Goes for the sucker punch and then just runs.
Okay. I mean, maybe that strider is a Ragabash, steals her whip and runs.
Yep.
Because there's a point, right? He's going to sucker punch her and run, and he's going to go, what the fuck was that? The audacity of this guy. I'm busy, though.
Yeah,
but she's going to want that whip back.
Yeah, you take some from her.
Yeah, the whip being the metaphorical sucker punch here. But yeah, that's just something completely unexpected. That's something to get all of her attention.
Yep.
And yeah, if somebody's going to run, it's going to be a strider. Because they can go for a while and far. So, hey, I'll distract Shijak and maybe she'll end up in Dubai.
That's a good call. And also, my mental image is that Strider in, that proper pure breed, Jack Anubis Strider in Lupus with the devil whip in his mouth, cackling like early Daffy Duck. The woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. That, yeah.
Just to piss her off, yeah.
It kind of like Woody Woodpecker, yeah, like early Daffy Duck when he was like this psychotic dude. Not that you're a despicable guy, but I'm gonna hop around and like hit you with the mallet and fucking I'm gonna pee on you. I'm Daffy Duck. Early Daffy Duck was not.
I remember
the Daffy Duck that most people know.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's like Yoda. Like when you first meet Yoda and he's acting like a Muppet.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, give me the candy. And he's hitting R2-D2 before he's like, he drops the act and he's just, I'm Yoda. It's kind of like that. Enough of that. That's just, once we've put Daffy Duck in the mix, I think it's time to move on.
I feel like that's a good break point there.
Right. Like we've
given you a couple options. We've given you a couple reasons not to use her, but a couple of like how to use this character if you're so inclined.
And so now we're going to move to our fourth of our examples. And personally, my favorite.
That's probably going to be a lot of people's favorites.
It is it's a cool one.
Who are we talking about?
We've got the Nightmaster.
That's right.
Yep. Originally a Shadow Lord. It's unclear what his original auspice was, as it refers to him as both a Philodox and a Thurge in different places. Do you know what his original one was?
I don't think anybody does.
Okay, then, yeah.
So it's just speculation, huh?
It's ambiguous, either a Philodox or a Thurge. But he and his pack went to the Abyss, doing their thing as part of the Society of Nidhogg.
That's correct.
Is that how you pronounce that? Nidhogg?
Yep. That is the Strider, Jesus Christ. That is the Shadow Lord camp that is all about getting rid of the sun.
Yep.
Yes. They want to find all the secrets of the darkness.
They believe in a thing called love.
We'll start singing and we're not going to do that.
But him and his pack, they went to the Abyss. And all of them but him died. And he was driven absolutely insane there. And is now... Yeah. Sorry?
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. But he is now serving the Abyss, or the Abyss is serving him. He lives there. He pretty much like rules the place.
He made a pact with the realm itself.
Yeah.
It is the living embodiment of
Yeah.
the Abyss, and that is so hardcore.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Is what that
It
is.
rules. It rules him. He rules it. They work in tandem. He is it. Yes.
The thing we can agree on is that he rules. See that?
Yes.
Yeah.
He rules.
Yeah, like he is. The whole saying, you stare into the abyss long enough, it will stare back. This is who's staring back at you.
Yes. This is the Abyss's eyes.
This is the thing that blinks in the abyss when you're
And-
staring too long and be realizing, oh shit, I have its attention.
And the crazy thing when I was reading about him that I thought was really cool was how he regains gnosis. He steals it from you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he has a gift. It's the stealing the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way he can gain gnosis back is by stealing his opponent's gnosis.
Now, we have talked about all these, and actually we didn't mention that with Zizek. Any book of the worm will have
Yeah.
your Zizek info. We did it. Okay.
There you go.
So,
It's the obvious one.
yeah, the Nightmaster.
He's in Umbra Revised. Is
Well,
what I read about him.
he's in all of the Umbras.
Yes.
So
Anyone
that's,
that the abyss shows up in.
yep. But also, he has a lot of appearances outside of that. I know he was part of the plot of
Shadow Dreams?
Thank you. I don't really want to talk about that a whole lot because that's the one where they
Yeah.
turn the Bunyip into Time Lords.
Yeah.
So he's in it though. Also, he was in the Silver Crown
Oh.
because, again, as the living embodiment of the Abyss, we have to remember that the Abyss is a realm where all things lost eventually end up.
Yep.
So, as part of all of that, yes, Em?
Does he just have a whole bunch of like fetishes then? Because it does mention that he has like lots of fetishes. If somebody loses a fetish, does he just like pick it up
Will
one day? Like,
eventually
this is
end up in the
mine.
abyss if not found.
Yeah.
This is mine now. Holy crap! That's why he has the fetishes. Okay.
Yeah. Now, whether or not he knows where everything is in the, we don't know, right?
Yeah.
We don't know the extent of that, but
Yeah.
yeah, if it's lost, it will eventually show up there. Whether he has a mind to take it or knows where it is instinctively, we don't know, but that's really up to you as a storyteller. But that's the thing, right? Is Elbricht and his pack went down to find the mystery secret for the MacGuffin to get the, whatever. And so they had to deal with him.
Mhm.
I bring this up because number one, well, the Silver Crown is lore-wise a pretty important read. So if you can get your hands on it.
Mm-hmm.
But also because the Nightmaster is unique insofar as he can be spoken to, he can be reasoned with. You don't kill the Nightmaster.
Right.
Oh.
He just
But
reforms
you
in the
gotta deal
abyss.
with them.
Even if you kill him, he's
he's made a pact with the place.
Yeah.
He's just gonna show back up in the abyss.
And that's like if you can do it, right? Let's be clear on that. Like if you could manage to beat him full stop, you didn't win. You just he's coming back.
Order.
Get a respawn point.
I've got the image of, trying to fight this Krynos who's blending in with the actual abyss background itself, occasionally just reaching out into the darkness and pulling his hand back with a different fetish in hand, be it a clave, be it a fang dagger, or whatever he needs in the moment.
I love that. That is super neat.
That's pretty cool.
And that's
And it's not just reaching out over the little cliff; it's just reaching out his hand, kind of vanishing in the darkness.
no, exactly into the darkness.
Yep.
Like was it a Tzatziki? The vampires with the shadow powers?
Oh, La Sombra.
Damn it. I was
So close.
no,
No.
I was doing that thing, but
Yeah.
I got I got the stupid clan wrong in the first place. No, but no, exactly. Like the leeches do with the shadow thing.
Funny thing is, I've used him in a Leech game.
I'm mad.
There was a Lasombra.
I'm mad at you.
Yeah. There was a Lasombra who was in a very, very desperate situation, using their ability to become a shadow for a little while in a very, very wormish place, in an area with the gauntlet being very thin, and something spoke to them while in their shadow form and cut a deal. Taking a little bit of their soul, using their eyes, and they got a small power boost for a little while.
Interesting. I used the, back in the Silent Holidays, I used the Nightmaster as well, because you guys remember I was known for my yearly Abyss crawls back then. Yes. had actually cut a deal, he had cut a deal with one of the members of the Silent Howl, and the Nightmaster marked him with a particular custom glyph.
Oh, Lord.
That on a solar eclipse allowed the Nightmaster to possess him.
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
Not that he knew that, of course.
Yup.
Why do you cut a deal and not know all of the terms?
Funny thing is, Porter, that Samuel Hyatt that I mentioned earlier, he's my Shadow Lord who also cut a deal to save his pack from the Abyss when they got horribly lost.
There'd be a
There's
reason.
a reason his D name is Walks Without a Shadow.
Nice.
Oh, no.
And it is, it is noteworthy that, the Nightmaster does have goals, right? The idea of actually swallowing Helios is on his to-do list.
Yep.
Because he is still a part of his Society of Nidhogg, or...
Well, and then, but also now we're living in Body of the Abyss. So, both of those things can be true, right? Now, of course,
he's got a big goal now.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, he can't leave the Abyss because he is the Abyss now, right? So, however, he needs to get that goal, and, he is a Shadow Lord. So, if, making deals with people, there's subtle manipulations or through rituals or something, that's the cool thing about the Nightmaster, is there's rife with possibility there. We talk about these Boogeymans, and we have gone 3 examples of don't you do it. There's like 2.5 examples of don't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mostly today we've told you
ways.
no.
Yes.
Yeah. But we've given you ways to do it. The Nightmaster is one of the rare ones that's like, yeah, no, fucking...
No, have fun. And here's some good ways to have fun, because the Nightmaster's the shit.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And the idea that he could be dealt with or reasoned with is fucking rad. Because he has, if you are in his realm, he wins. He has the advantage.
He has all of the cards.
Yep.
He'll keep you there if he wants you. But if you suit his needs, he might let you go to help, push his agenda along.
I believe it's been a long time since I read this over Crown, but I believe at one point they lied to him about who was going after the crown. Because they're trying to get his help, but and I believe he's he's a Shadow Lord. This guy seeking the crown, he's a Shadow Lord. And I believe they're yeah, he is. Totally.
He has no other way of knowing.
Right. I might be wrong on that. Again, it's been a
while, but it makes sense. It's a good story, if not.
Yeah. But I mean, even if they didn't in the book, right? Just in case, because again, it may have been. It's probably been since high school.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's been over 20 years since I have read them. It's right there, but it's not a big book. But I got shit to do.
Yeah.
But here's a question, Porter. As a storyteller, advice for how would you run the Nightmaster? How would you portray him? Just any general tips or good practices with this character.
That's a good question. Thank you. I want to have this aggression on the back burner, right? He's not going to come at you necessarily aggressively from Jump Street, but it's there.
Passive aggressive.
Not even. Just fuck all that. What's he got to be passive aggressive about?
Okay.
Who needs to threaten?
Right.
Who needs to threaten?
Obviously this is you in his territory. So I would present him, or the feeling of you being watched, without knowing, right? You're not gonna catch him fucking peeking around the corner, like his little eyes and snout, because he is just Krynos form, by the way.
Yeah.
This is just a fucking shadow of a Garu now, right? It is only a Krynos form. So you're not going to see a little Krynos snout and a couple glowy eyes peek around the side of a cave, right? You're not going to see that. But you might get the feeling you're being watched. And he will reveal himself when he is good and ready. If you see the Nightmaster, it's because he wants you to see him. So that is, to begin with, intimidation.
Oh, fuck.
Right. So he has the cards. He has the power. And so he's coming at it from that place. There is aggression just on the back burner because he is Garu, because he is full of rage, and because he can rip you apart at a moment's notice. And he might even want to. So we need to be careful how we deal with this guy. Because, you want to give that feeling that, yeah, he is just a comment away from snapping. But otherwise, cordial. He is royalty and you are in his kingdom.
Yep.
And he will be hospitable to a point. But he will not ask you questions. He will tell you that you are going to answer him. It's not, hey, Danny, how was work? I'd like to know how your work day was. It's how was work? You're going to tell me how your day went because I said so.
Or even tell me about your work day.
Right? Yeah, if it's phrased like a question, it's to be polite. But I didn't ask you a question. I told you what you're about to tell me.
It'd be like the equivalent of like your classic medieval lord. Join me for dinner.
Yeah, that's not a question.
Come join me for dinner. It's join me for dinner.
Is it the Nightmaster or is it somebody else that if you kill him, you essentially take over his spot?
You're thinking of Lord Steel.
Damn it. Thank you. All right.
Yep.
Bummer.
Yeah, you kill him, he's just going to be back in like a minute.
Yeah, because he's the realm as well. Yeah. So if you kill his physical form, it just reforms elsewhere.
Is he limited to just one physical form? Because he is a Shadow Lord, and Shadow Pack is a thing.
Shadow Pack is a thing. But that's not really... I see what you're doing there. It's kind of cheating because it's not him and it's clones of him and you know that.
Yeah.
And I know you know that. So
this is where I like it for more of the the intimidation purpose of I don't need to threaten you. But if somebody starts getting a little bold, a little snippy, there's now just a wall of them around them cutting off the lights.
Well, I do believe officially he knows
everything.
I think it's all Shadow Lord gifts.
Oh shit.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Like his stats are known. They're out there. They're in the Umbra books. So just pick one and he's in it.
Yes.
Well, you can't have the Abyss without the Nightmaster. He's in all of the Umbra books.
Also the rights that have been lost to the ages.
Yep. Yeah, I think
they've been lost, and where do they go?
Right. And I think that's a thing, because again, he's stuck in the Abyss, so I think maybe through Rite and Ritual is a great way to integrate him into a plot that something is going on. We recently, did we not?
Mm-hmm.
He came up in a recent Two Wolves.
Yep.
If you recall. Mm-hmm. Working a ritual involving the manipulation of shadows.
Yep.
Crazy.
Weird.
And so there's a great example right there of what you can do with the Nightmaster. Like that, certainly that encounter, maybe he's not doing it, or in the case of that particular story, maybe someone else is behind that ritual and they have to go to the Abyss because that's an intelligent lead and work with him to try to find the source of this thing, because he'll probably know, right? Just what does he get out of it?
Yeah, that's oh fuck.
Because that was the other thing that I was going to bring up with the aggression on that back burner sort of thing. I could imagine just before that is always that concept of what do I get out of this?
Yes.
He is
willing to cut a deal as well. That's the big thing, is he's always willing to cut a deal. What do I get out of this? You want something. So does he, always. He might not know it, but he wants something. And I imagine just about every deal the Nightmaster ever does is a bit of a monkey's paw. You are never getting the good end of a deal with him, I think.
Well, I think that's kind of the goal of making a deal with anyone anytime ever.
Yeah.
Somebody up the hand. It's never a win-win.
Right. Like, I don't think anyone goes into making a deal going, man, I hope I get screwed on this one.
Yeah. This one, like, especially this is the equivalent of making an actual deal with the actual devil.
Man, I hope I get screwed on this one.
30%, here I come. Probably.
So we're going to do like a 20-80, right? I get 20, you get 80.
You don't want to... Most people start with 50-50. All right.
You know where this is going to go
90-10.
anyway.
My final offer, 90-10.
Look, I'm smart. I know where I'm going to go with this. I am not even going to bother negotiating.
Joke's on you, Dick. I'd have taken 5. We make jokes, but yeah, the Nightmaster should be terrifying.
Oh, absolutely terrifying.
You know, the idea, and again, but I mean, you're in the abyss as well. So
Which is why-
we're really stacking bad ideas.
Honestly, all 4 of these ideas were kind of fucking terrifying.
You know, he's the, and that's the thing too, is in depending on which edition you're running with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I might be wrong, but I don't think it started until revised.
Okay.
Because there's a hive down there too in the abyss.
Yep.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I don't think it was there in second
Dragon
edition.
Maw.
Yep.
Yeah, the Dragon Maw, if I remember correctly.
Did it get lost?
No, it just wasn't invented yet.
Yeah.
No.
It's-
Oh, because it's nice.
Yeah.
Damn it. No, it's there on purpose. They chose to put it there. Like the end times are nigh, and this is going to be relevant.
Yep.
It's like a cultist hive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's awesome, but crazy.
And the thing is they are not friendly with the Nightmaster. They're at odds.
Why would you put it there then?
Well, because they think, again, it's the cultiness of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of rumor regarding the abyss and the worm's connection
Like the
to
very,
it.
like the very
Okay.
bottom might be the Eater of Souls' mouth.
Might be. But there it is, right? You know, and so that hive is at odds with the Nightmaster. And so that's an important point too, because you might have to go down there because of that hive. Maybe you have to go down there to find the lost thing, but also maybe while you're down there, because the Nightmaster also has to deal with these fucking party crashers. He wasn't like, hey, fucking move in. He didn't say that.
Mm-mm.
They just chose to.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the position where you can send your pack down into the abyss, and maybe if you've put that hive down there in your continuity, maybe he won't notice you because he's busy with them.
I'm going to say, even saying, well, you can give us a thing that has been lost. We'll take care of the hive while we're down there.
Take care of that.
Yeah, just just fucking
I'm just saying.
I'll
no
I'll
big.
take Danny's point of view. I'll take Danny's aspect of this just a little bit differently. Of there's so much of a non-issue for them. They're just an annoyance, something that he can't be bothered to deal with himself. So hey, look, a pack of Garu in the abyss. I have a job for you if you want to make it out of here alive.
Possible.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a level of you can't say no to a hypothetical.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but you can't say no.
Yeah.
I just think he's too bad. He's too badass to need to farm out to your stupid pack. I don't even know who your pack is. Just they're
But
automatically.
maybe your pack could try to make a deal that way.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Your
yeah.
pack is the one that brings it up, maybe.
That I think that's probably more likely.
Yes.
But again, going back to we'll take care of it. Like, no biggie. We'll just fucking. I thought you meant like a hive of wasps. I'm sorry. Fuck, this was a much bigger deal.
There was a single pack of spirals. We took them out for you.
Or
What about the rest of the hive?
no, we're still gonna do it. We got to get something from home first. So We're gonna leave. We'll be back in like an hour.
We'll
Super
be back.
swear.
Yeah.
You can come get us if we're not.
Yeah, but at that point, maybe he marks them and can bring him back at any time that he wants.
I will say, imagine that you have that glyph on you that you've been marked by him for whatever part of the deal. And yeah, no, it's just he opens up a rift under your feet if you're gone for too long.
I mean, I made it up, so you can make it up too,
Yeah.
right? You fucking,
Yep.
again, like I'm pointing out, who knows what rituals are down there in that abyss that have been lost that he has learned because some asshole wrote it on a scroll and lost it.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to write shit down, people.
To what creatures does he have on his payroll that he could let go for a little bit?
Or who is he kept down there?
Yep.
Oh, come on.
You know, Lucian Bright Eyes went down there to get the lost clave from his fucking Silver Fang ancestors. You know, Lucian Bright Eyes, the well-known and respected Thurge with the deep lore of fucking old rituals, who has been crucified or nailed to the goddamn abyss wall for the last 20 years.
Yep.
Well, the Night Master just keeps him as a pet and extracts information.
Yeah.
Lord. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Yeah,
What's it called?
if he can't subdue you into his service, make you do what he wants. Yeah, I'm sure he does just keep you pinned there.
I could also imagine him, you know, like time to cut a deal. The Pack Galliard is the one cutting deals. Like, okay, I'll let you have this thing. I'll let you go. You just owe me. I need you to tell this story for me about this specific fetish. At your next moot, just go tell the story. That's it. That story gets passed around. Somebody hears about it, and it is that Lucian Bright Eyes. My ancestor's clave is in the abyss. Let's go.
Mwaha.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine him making some of the most innocuous deals possible on his end, with consequences like that.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to open another section. You know, I mean, we talked about our four boogeymen here. I was going to start talking about your homebrew boogeymen and how to solve those, the best ways to use those recurring villains and whatnot. But we are out of time, Danny.
Yeah, we're kind of pushing it this time. But, I mean, there's so much to fucking talk about, so.
Well, we can do that on another episode. We can always go, right, everybody?
Absolutely. We could do, talk about homebrew boogeymen in its own whole episode.
Yeah, that'll be Solve the Boogeyman too then. So
Oh, cool. Nice.
So we're out of time for now, but obviously we're not, there's no end to what you could do with antagonists and how to properly use them, or especially recurring antagonists. That'll be a fun show later. Because, the bottom line is, it's like playing with a cat, right?
Yep.
Like if you don't, or a dog, right? Like if you don't let them get the thing every now and then, they will get bored and leave.
Yeah, don't keep it from them.
Yep.
So, but we'll talk about that and more in a future antagonist episode. In the meantime, though, on behalf of everyone here at the Scratch and Wolf, we want to thank you so much for listening and all your support. It means a lot to us. And have a great holiday. Because I think the next time we talk, I mean, we're not counting the actual play, right? Next time we talk, it's going to be the end of the year.
Ah, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So you got, I hope Thanksgiving went well. I hope Christmas goes well, or whatever you're celebrating. I hope it goes well. I hope your family doesn't make you too crazy. It's keep in mind the spirit of the season, and make sure to be extra kind to everybody. Let's focus on the good, and we will see you all next time. Take care, everybody. I don't even know how to respond to that jacasserie.